I'm definitely not editing anything, so it will be part 2 of the video. That's so weird, but I don't really care anymore. Well, yes, I'm scared that people will see it. I know it's cringe, but I know that being cringe is liberating, because like we think too much about what other people will think, and I don't want to care about what other people think more than what I think about myself. And what I think about myself, again, it's the same stuff what I said in previous video, that I have losses and I have wins, and I can be cringe and I can do whatever I want. Like, why it's normal to undress on social media, but it's not normal to be honest about your feelings? Why in our society that like so freaking broken, everybody is depressed, nobody is happy with their life, if they accept, like if they look at the world exactly as it is, with wars, with how it called, racism, with people like literally killing each other. Like, this is insanity, but it exists. And it's not normal to be honest with yourself and with others about how you feel. I don't understand, and I don't want to live like this. So I created my own world. And for an artist, not only for an artist, for everybody, I think it's so important to understand like what world you want to live in. My alarm is still ringing. And create this world yourself, at least for yourself. That's how I feel in this bedroom, surrounded by my paintings and flowers I bought for myself. I feel like I created safe space for myself, and it's me, and I don't have home. I left Russia when war started, and I can't go back to Canada because of visa and like all this stuff. And yeah, I'll be back to Vietnam, where I feel like it's my home, but I will need to do like visa run every 45 days, or like every 30 days, not 30, every 90 days. So it's not really like, you know, you're still like a tourist, not like you are a tourist in a different country. And I would prefer it actually, rather than living in Russia, because I hate everything about Russia, except I have only one friend there who is unfortunately depressed and I can't help her. But for someone it can be like a horrible, scary lifestyle, and for me it's actually the best, because I can literally go anywhere I want. And I love living in warm climate, like it's plus 35 in Bangkok. Guys, I'm the only person in the world who loves plus 35. I know, and that's okay. You can all live where you want. I can live where I want. And that's amazing. Free will. Recommend. Yes. Anyway, the point is not talking about your problems and only focusing on positive things can bring as much harm as only focusing on negative things. It's two opposite sides of the same insanity. Accepting things exactly as they are, accepting good and bad, and understanding that this is the life. It has all of it, all of the colors. Fuck. It's me with my color palette that I don't use black and I don't use dark blue and red and all colors in between. Because I don't accept them, because I rejected other colors, said that like only my color palette, like this one, makes me happy and I don't want to use other colors. But it's a stage and I'm coming over it, or how to say it, like I'm ending this stage this year. Definitely I tried it for a bit and it was fun, but that's the reason why I love realistic art the most, and that's why I started my art journey with realistic art. Because I love seeing world as it is and accepting all of the parts of it. Yeah. It can be hard, but I think it's when your pink heart-shaped sunglasses break and you see it all. It's liberating as well, because again, positivity can be a trap, can be a very toxic trap, and I stayed in that trap, in so many traps actually in my life, but I freed myself. Yeah, also yesterday I was talking with a friend about my experience, like how I went to Vipassana. It was after breakup and I was just like so depressed, so scared. And if you watch my video about Vipassana, I hated it so much because it was one of the most challenging things I did in my life. But also, like in such a vulnerable, scary moment, when it felt like all my fears came true, when I'm alone in a foreign country, heartbroken, broke. I mean, technically now I'm even more broke, but it doesn't matter. I don't feel like I'm broke anymore, and that's the most important thing. Anyway, I didn't talk about it yet, but I kind of want to drop it here because I hope nobody will watch it. But I kind of want to share, so it's perfect. That I have tumor in my thyroid. It was like I went to the doctor 1 year ago, and it was ultrasound. They found tumor and they said that I need to do biopsy because it might be cancer. They don't know. And I was scared to do biopsy, so I didn't. For like, it's been exactly a year, and I'm talking to some of my friends about it, like I told them, and of course everybody like recommend me to do biopsy, and I tell everybody the same shit, that I can't afford cancer, and I chose to be delusional. And it's crazy because during the, if you remember, I filmed video before I went to retreat, and I was scared and I was sick. It's because my neck was in so much pain. I was absolutely sure that I'm freaking dying, that it's cancer and I'm dying. And during first 3 days of Vipassana, like I still went there. I know I'm crazy. I don't recommend to do like when you have health conditions and you actually need to write agreement and like tell them like what kind of sickness you have, and I didn't mention it, and like it was stupid. Okay, it was stupid, and I can act stupid sometimes, as we all can. Okay, whatever. But first 3 days of Vipassana, I had horrible pain in my neck. And I was sitting there in a hall with other people meditating. And I felt, and I was in pain, in physical, in mental pain. And I wasn't able to do anything about it. Like absolutely nothing. Just sitting there and just feeling it for hours, all day long. And I survived somehow. And I'm here. And I kind of want to do Vipassana again. Because after that challenge, honestly, I feel like I can do anything. When I remember that I did it, Sometimes I forget. Sometimes I forget how cool I am. I forget what I've been through. How much I already achieved. And I think it's very important to give some credit to yourself and understand how cool you are. And I actually started to do it recently, and yeah, definitely recommend. Okay, guys, today is going to be a busy day. I have so many things. I have therapy. I have very exciting online art session, which I never done before. And I added I did a portrait. I think I showed you purple portrait for my friend. Added to my website, so you can order similar one if you watch it. Why are you doing it? Anyway, have a good day. Bye bye. I can reach it.